Here's a video tutorial on how to take an asset that you've created and create a screen video on top of it, and you're able to send it. And this can be any industry that you're in, but we're going to use real estate as an example for this one. We're looking at ai.dub.com. This is Dub Agent right here. And notice right here in the middle, you can chat with Dub Agent. So what I've told Dub Agent to do is to create a CMA for this address that we have right here. Now, if you're not in real estate, again, you can put a description in of what you want created and it can create an asset for you. But in this case, it's a CMA. So it gives us a little breakdown here, and you'll notice right down here at the bottom, it created the asset, which when we click on it, opens up and turns into this right here. Now, depending on your level of description that you've given in the settings over here under company information in terms of branding, logos, all that great stuff, depending on what you've given Dub Agent, it will give you that level of detail typically when you ask this for the CMA on the CMA itself. Now, once the asset has been created, then we want to say, how do I break through the noise and send this to someone in the most impactful way there is? And that is, we found over the years, video. So to record a video, we're going to do a screen recording right on top of this to really personalize it. So what you're going to do is you're going to Google Dub Desktop app. And when you do that, you're going to find the Dub Desktop app here. Just download for Mac or PC. And when you do have it here, all you have to do is click on your little Dub button that's going to appear on your computer, go to a little View Quick menu, and there is the desktop app menu. So in this case, we're going to use screen recording. So I'm going to select this here. I'm going to turn on my camera. And there I am right on the page here. Now, something we always talk about is a hook, right? So something to really consider when you're using the Dub desktop app. I'm going to make my bubble a little bigger here. Get the Dub mobile app. Dub app, D-U-B-B-A-P-P, because when you have the Dub mobile app, it gives you a little whiteboard feature that you can type on, which is this little spot right at the top, that little square right there. And when you select that, you can type a hook on here. So maybe I want to do something like this. I'll give you this example. I'm going to type this out. I type something. I'm going to turn it. I'm saying this detail, right? Little curiosity here. Curiosity, right? This detail. So I'm going to have my little whiteboard ready. Now I'm going to adjust my bubble to kind of reduce the size. You can do custom sizing with the Dub desktop app because we don't go too big. We want to cover all the information. So we're going to go probably here. Now, the other thing that's really great about this is framing. So the desktop app can crop around anything you want to crop around on your computer. So notice there's a little red slash at the top. When I click that, there's a little drop down. See where it says custom? If I select custom, now you're going to notice the blue lines on the screen I'm able to control. So I can crop around whatever I want to crop around. This is great for documents like you see right here. You can do videos, slide decks, whatever you want. Anything within your browser as well. So I'm going to crop this just like this to get it nice and pretty around here, just like that. And then I also have an annotation tool I can use as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put myself in a cool spot here. I'm probably going to go, where do I want to go? Maybe right here, covering the price. Maybe that's the detail. And I'm going to take my hook right here, just like this. So when I hit record now, this is what this is going to look like. I get my countdown. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. Listen, there's an important detail I want to talk to you about in this CMA breakdown right here. We've got a lot of wonderful information. We've got some really good details right up here at the top. Check out these stats right in here. But I think even though we have different addresses here in the proper order, you can check these out right here. The one detail I really wanted to talk about is this right here, the suggested list price right down here at the bottom. Then I keep talking about that stuff here. And then I can even start scrolling and moving and talking and doing any of the kind of things that you want to do in terms of breaking this thing down. I want to talk at the bottom here about this. You're creating an asset with a screen video on top, which really personalizes it. We're going to hit the check mark right over here. It's going to save this video. And this is kind of what this would look like. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, there's an important detail I want to talk to you about in this CMA breakdown right here. And then this is what the person would get. So not only did you just create an asset very quickly, a detailed CMA that would have your branding and everything on it if you had that in the company information with Dub Agent, but then you use Dub Studio to do a screen recording right on top of it. So what we're going to do here is we can hit the edit button here if we wanted to. We can edit this video, do a quick little edit inside the desktop app. And I'm going to upload this into Dub. Now, this asset that we've created and this video asset that we've created on top of the physical image asset can now be shared. And what's better than sharing something in a way where someone has the curiosity and motivation to want to click on it? And that is what you're experiencing when you combine both a visual asset you've created, whether it's real estate or any industry that you're in, right through the Dub Agent AI that created it for you with your branding. But what's better than having you on top of it, right? Explaining it. So when someone receives it, this is a really, really great experience. So once you're inside Dub Studio, all you do is come over here to your video library, and then you're going to see that video right there. That's the one we just created right here. And so now, what does this look like? Well, we're going to preview it. Let's open it up in a different tab. And there is the video right there, your 3-second animated preview, me saying this detail. We can see that I'm on top of something very important, and this is going to get someone to want to click on this thing to be able to watch it. Now, in terms of sending this video to someone, you have a couple options here. Right from inside the Dub Studio, you can go right over here to the big blue share and send button, click it right here, drop the email of the person you're sending it to, because that way they'll have the contract. We do contact level activity reporting. So when you add a contact in here in terms of who you're sending it to, then you'll be able to get that stuff that you want. So let me just type it in here. There we go. And then you can even add a little personal message on top of the video. I'll say, check this out. Click copy for email. And then all you have to do is just open up a compose and you can come right in here. I always like to use, whenever I'm in here in Gmail, I have a little template that I like to save for different things. So I'm going to open this one up right here. And then you can pop in here. Let's just block this down a little bit. It's just a copy and paste. And then you drop it right in here. And then they're able to see that nice animated preview that you see right there. You also, which is really, really neat, over here with Dub Agent, when we're inside here, I can also tell Dub Agent to go find the video in Dub Studio that I just did and then send it as well. So I can send it right through Dub Agent right here, or I can send it right through the email, opening up the email and copying and pasting. But the whole idea behind using Dub Agent, which is your AI guide, and using Dub Studio is where you record videos, is combining the world of quick asset creation with whatever industry you're in, recording a nice personal screen video right on top of it, and then be able to send it conveniently with a copy and paste, or telling Dub Agent to send it on your behalf. And then you get activity reporting. Did someone watch it? Did they click on any buttons? Did they just view the page? What did they do? And that enables you to follow up in a really, really smart way. So using the Dub desktop app in that cropping fashion around whatever you want to be on top of is very powerful. And that's a tutorial on that.